Welcome to the Last Life Cup Pod. I'm your host Rush, here with the Flying Scotsman Lewis Oxman. We are here for a brand new episode.
Brother, fuck's
Fucking
sake.
good. I knew you would go to that. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. And just for a little background on this, I found out yesterday that I'm a little bit Scottish. That's legit it.
We're here.
Oh,
It's off season, so we're giving the good vibes because it's,
keep it positive.
there's not really much else to talk about because we can't talk about games because there haven't been any. So we go
Sure.
and talk about all the drama. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 tabs open, so we've got a lot to talk about still. Timestamps down below. And yeah, it's a sunny day, so as soon as it gets sunny, every British person becomes happy. So that's just how it works. But let's get right
Yeah.
into it. So we'll go and start off. In ranked, we've had the new season 3, and some maps have been added to the rotation. We've got Cliff Town (brackets Yemen). We've got Gridlock, so we've got a map from Black Ops 2, a map from Black Ops
Yeah.
4. So both of us happy, and then they also brought Sake in, which I haven't actually played yet, so I can't even tell you if it's
Yeah, it's
how I feel.
okay.
Sake?
Yeah.
That makes sense. It looks like it has it. Looks like it has that type of vibe.
Yeah.
It yeah. I haven't played it yet, but yeah, it does look like Japanese inspired. Quite a lot of this game is actually. They've given
Yeah.
that to most of the maps. Utopia is also being added for an Overload map, and Fringe Plaza Toshin? Yeah, Toshin for
Potion.
S&D. Toshin? Toshin?
Potion.
I
Potion.
can't actually remember from the start of the game. Either
Potion.
way, all I know is it's a terrible map, so I don't want to fucking play it, and I haven't played it yet. We've played Plaza, we've played Fringe, we've played Yemen, we've played Gridlock. We haven't
Yeah.
played Utopia Overload, but what do you think about the maps we have played so far?
I mean, I like the ones we've played so far.
Yeah,
Reminisce.
bring back
I
Gridlock.
this and stands on Gridlock like it's God.
It's
Uh,
not Arsenal, but it's good.
even Clifftown, even Yemen. That was fun. We were playing that the
That
other
was
day.
actually good fun when we were playing that. Yeah, it
But,
is quite interesting that like they actually just can't make any new maps, and they have to go
yeah,
and rely on old maps. One of the other things as well that I want to go and say is they'll actually talk about it as well for Plaza being brought in as an S&D map. I was never around in BO2, but I remember hearing Breaking Point talk about it as well. Plaza was never a comp map in Black
yeah,
Ops 2.
it
So,
wasn't.
so why are we trying to bring it back now? Like, I didn't know that. Like, I know Yemen was a map because I fucking the Scumpy clip, but like, I actually didn't realize that Plaza wasn't a Black Ops 2 map. So, because I wasn't around at that point.
Yeah, it just wasn't in.
Yeah.
Broken.
And one thing about Gridlock as well is it's just not the same Gridlock. This squad spawns. It just messes it up. It's not. It is the same, but it's not. If that makes sense.
It gets the same feel, but it's fake.
Yeah, yeah, it's a fucking facelift on your ex, like.
Yeah, she's batshit crazy, but she's
Yeah,
got bigger tits now, so she's there. Uh,
yeah, exactly. And speaking of back but different, we have Overload.
yeah,
Well,
overload rule changes.
Overload as well has also been changed in this update. So now the new thing is that when you're carrying the device, the timer stops. So we have 2-minute timers rather than 5 minutes, but you go and stop the timer when you're picking it up, which
Yeah,
leads to a comeback. You could be 7-0 down, and because the timer doesn't stop until the ball's in play, you could literally relay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in 10 seconds and win the game. Like 10
yeah,
seconds game time. Like if you're and on the flip side, it also has made parking the bus so much easier because now you go and put down the ball, it resets on 10 seconds. You go and pick it up, reset it, put it back down again, and you can hold 4 guns defending the ball.
yeah.
Not
Impact spawn.
particularly nice. I mean, we were all right in Overload. I've seen stuff about people having 40-minute Overload games because just holding the ball and that, like people
Yeah.
are just taking the piss, wasting time. So I don't know. I'll have to see how goes in pro play, but from what I've played, it's not bad.
Well, they'll probably
But
just GA the fact that parking the bus. They'll just GA
yeah,
that they won't do it.
yeah,
Like,
but I feel like parking the bus was part of the game. It's like if you've got yourself
yeah,
to an advantage, you have the ability to go and pick up the ball and run to your spawn and defend. You know,
that's very
because you
true.
can't
Yeah,
park the bus if you're losing.
that's
Is
also
that
very true. Yeah,
it's like a you know what I mean? It's like it's the same thing as if you're the time limit's about to run out on the timer in hardpoint and there's 5 seconds left there's 5 seconds in game time and you just tell
and
everyone
you
to
get
hop
off
out
the
the
hill.
hill. Yeah, you tell
Yeah,
everyone to
yeah,
hop off
that's
the hill
fair.
to
Yeah,
go and win the game. You know what I mean? You defend it, you got to the point where you can do that. It's part of
yeah,
the
that's true.
game.
Yeah, that is
Uh,
true.
So that's how I see it. I thought it wasn't too bad. Obviously
It wasn't too
tr
bad playing it, but that we
I
we did play it on the first day, so
yeah. I
people
like
didn't
the
really
idea.
know.
I like the idea that they're trying to do something different. I just don't know if this is the right change. You know what I mean? I think it's good that they're trying.
But what
Yeah.
else would you do then, really? I don't.
Bring control back. Um, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. Um, I'm not too sure. I'm just trying to think. It is similar to how CTF works.
Yeah,
I just don't know. Uh, because you can't add you can't add more time if you go score the goal because if you if you go and like score, you're helping the other team as well. I'm
exactly.
not really too sure. I'll just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks in it.
That's
Uh,
what they're doing.
yeah, yeah, that's what they're doing, and this one hasn't worked. That's why I'm not flaming them. Like they're
Yeah,
idiots.
fair. They're
They've
trying. They're
tried. They're
trying.
trying something and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Alright, so what else has happened during this off season? So we've got to Rostermania. So we're going to start off. I think it's in chronological order. A lot of stuff has happened actually this past week. It
Yeah.
makes sense though because obviously having the weeks off, it's great. Um, because we don't have a game this weekend either, do we?
No, it's next week.
No,
It's not.
it is a full 2 weeks off over Easter. That's pretty nice for the
Yeah.
players. People that complain about playing too much, so um, one
Yeah.
game
Have
a
a
week.
holiday.
One game a week is too much. Um,
It's the
Scrimming.
scrims, man. There's too many
Yeah.
scrims, all right? I got to sit here and play God all day.
Yeah. But we'll go and start off with Surge. So Capital's come in, look like the savior for Surge, and they've dropped him.
Yeah,
No
this doesn't
words.
make sense to me. Like,
Yeah, no words on who they're gonna pick up for Capsule as well, because Capsule was quite clearly the best challengers player around, unless they
yeah,
unless it's been misworded and he's going to another team and like it's just said that he's been dropped because we don't know who the other because like it hasn't gone
like
out to
they're
the
doing like a
public.
transfer or some shit, or
Well, what I
like,
was thinking is if he's gone verbally agreed with another team that he's gonna join, but like hasn't gone and told anyone, and then like
yeah,
Surge are like, well, we don't want you if you're going, and then it goes
drop
through
him.
like, oh, he's been dropped, even though that in reality he's just going to another team. I,
Very true.
that could be it, but like I don't know what's happening there. Um, I mean Bush will take it with open arms because
Yeah,
they need elite qualifier for to get to the pro am, so they would absolutely take him. Um,
yeah, I'll take him back.
yes,
It
so
doesn't make sense though, because Surge, like, they played well with him
yeah,
online. They get to LAN, you lose where you're expected to lose anyway, and
yeah,
like
you lost to
you
Koi.
just drop him.
You lost
Like,
to the
yeah, like,
hometown team in one series and you're dropping him.
yeah,
Like
like maybe give Capsule a break. Like, the
yeah,
fuck?
I don't think it's Capsule because I'm also looking at fucking Gwyn and Lunas and I'm seeing, but we'll get to that in a second. I'll go back to the Gwyn point in a second because Nero has been dropped from Ravens.
Ah,
Now,
hero.
it, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this because I don't know the full story, so I don't want to go and say I don't want to miss info it out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like, so supposedly he went and DM'd a girl being really creepy. Um,
Yeah, the girl thought it was creepy, so she posted it online.
Yeah, but
where
then she deleted her Twitter.
he was asking for e-sex. That's basically what he was doing. He was basically saying he was horny and he was asking for
Yeah,
e-sex from this woman. And the woman thought that was creepy, so she posted it online, which has now led to Nero getting dropped. Well, we think it is. No one
yeah.
actually knows. They
He's been
didn't really give a statement with it. They kind of just let him go, and he said, "Look, my bad, guys. I was horny,
yeah,
free agent."
yeah.
Like,
Essentially, he's got said that he's released. I from what the tweets I saw, because she had deleted her Twitter, so I don't know if that's because of Nero Stans just absolutely berating her, or if she's
yeah,
like gotten
or it's the
over.
mission of guilt, and
Yeah.
just like, okay,
But
this
from what
guy's
I
lost his
saw from the
job.
tweets, he was just yeah, he was just been a bit freaky. And obviously, if it is like a situation where supposedly he sent a dick pic, I've seen people
Yeah,
replying with
so
that. So if he's done that, then absolutely horrible. If he's like just shot his shot, um,
and missed
and missed, then
drastically.
absolutely, I feel like losing your career for being like, yo, I want to try. Yeah, I don't know the context, so I don't want to put too much onto it. But yeah, that's it's very unfortunate if he has lost his career off that type of
Over
stuff.
a
But then
DM.
again, Ravens needed to do something. We're gonna make this Call of Duty related. Ravens needed to make a change,
Yeah,
and it was everyone other than fucking Lurks was on the chopping
yeah,
block. So I'm
yeah.
not it
He just looked
that
like an
apart.
easy target. All this added up. They got
Yeah,
rid of him.
all
All
this,
right.
all this doesn't. Yeah, it just adds up. Right, we'll go to it. So, Boston. So, as I said about Gwyn, Snoopy has finally been dropped by Boston. So we're
Yeah,
gonna see if Gwyn deserves to get a drop here. Because if Ravens are still terrible, wait, not Ravens,
yeah.
Surge are still terrible. Surge is still terrible. Gwyn might need to get a look at to get dropped, not Capsidal. Because we have Afro coming in. We have Kenny coming in for Boston. We have Purge and Snoopy getting dropped, and these two are looking. What are your thoughts on these two? I'll go and tell you
I'm
mine
not.
after.
I'm not so sure about the Kenny pickup. I thought Kenny was gonna live his retirement life. I kind of thought that's where he was going. But hey, no, Kenny added to any team is a good either source of just mind the game knowledge in a whole different level.
Hmm.
Uh, so picking him
I
up
think I
that
think
would that
adding
make
him
sense.
with the firepower of Afro. Afro was
That is
unbelievable
true.
in
Yeah,
challenges. That's one of the things is that and you're keeping Nasty happy as well. You're bringing a British player on. They used to play with
with
each
him,
other on London Royal
and they
Ravens.
got Spart as well. So Spart, Kenny, Afro,
That's
and
a
Nancy.
nasty underdog team that could go and
Yeah,
make a run. They could go and make a run, and I want to see them go and make a run. I'm absolutely so happy Afro has not just been given one major. Like
yeah.
I said all of last year that he needed to get picked up, and then this season he got picked up for C9, and then got given the absolute shit of Mac and fucking Vivid, and then was
Yeah,
like, yo, why did you not perform? So put him with a player like Nasty, a player like Spart,
and
two, and
in the
then
challenges as
Kenny.
well. Even at Major Two, when he was playing that challenges, he was playing really well.
He's playing
Right,
amazing.
those
So
challenges
you're
team.
not getting much more from the challengers pool.
Yeah,
Um,
this is the best you're gonna get. Type shit.
yeah, literally. So we've gone through them two, so that's Boston Brief. So going back to Ravens, as said in chronological order, so Nero has been dropped, and Ravens are targeting Fire, Fire 40. I want to say this right now. I've seen comments. Let's go and have a look if there are any down here. Here we go. The worst player to ever touch the sticks is going to the CDL just to blow it up at this point. Yep. Okay, so he was in the league 5 years ago for
It's,
for
yeah,
for
Cold
one
War.
stint on the worst Paris Legion team ever.
Yeah.
Why are we still using that? He has been dominating challenges for the past couple years. Like, give him a bloody chance. And I
It's
hope,
all about the team.
I'm begging he hits the ground running with Lurks and Ravens, because
Yeah,
I want to see. And he was on Five Fears. I'm pretty sure that was the team Craze was on last year, so he's teaming back with Craze.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's reuniting with Craze. You've got a great player like Lurks. Like, And then their fourth is going to be a player Geo, getting Geo back in the league. Completely opposite comment right here as well. About time Geo got back in. Like we're getting a decent squad, and these teams are actually trying to pull their finger out their ass. Finally,
Yeah.
only took two majors. Ravens, my
Only
Ravens,
took, only
Ravens looked horrendous. I said give them major two and then make changes, and that is what they've done. So I'm gonna give respect to them. And same for Boston as well. They've gone and made two major changes because I thought Snoopy was undroppable at this point. Like the
yeah.
amount of time that he's put onto Breach.
I
Um,
thought I thought you had something against them. You're not gonna lie. You had
yeah.
something on them. Going, you
So
ain't
I
dropping me.
I like these two pickups. It's a nice change. These teams actually look like they want to try and get to champs, or at least not get smacked up by the challengers teams in Major
Definitely.
3. So I like that they're trying something. So we'll go to Falcons as well. QK4B is looking to be replacing Pred. I never actually got up the Pred tweet as well. We didn't get that, but we'll talk
We
about
didn't
that in a
find
sec.
it.
Alright, Falcons to trial QK4B. I keep on saying keep on calling him Q4. If I do that, you know who I'm on about. And they're playing him alongside Exnid. I really like that. Rather than just going and replacing Exnid, I really like the idea
yeah.
of just keeping Exnid and giving that Saudi duo a chance. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
as Pred moves on, I'll just say it now. Pred's looking to move on to Gentlemates apparently in place of Envoy.
Yeah.
Getting the Sib Pred duo back together. They won Major 3 of Vanguard, I'm pretty sure, if my brain has just pulled that straight out my ass.
No, they did win. They won an
They did.
event in
It was
Vanguard.
Major 3, wasn't it? I
They
could
were
I
they were,
could
they
go
were
and
on
get up the
Surge.
photo of.
They were on Surge together. They were on
Yeah,
Surge together. They won an event. It
yeah,
was
but it
three or
was it was
four.
Major
It was
3
it
of
was later
Vanguard.
end of the year. Yeah, it was later end of the year. Ugh.
Yeah, we'll go on to the next bit as well. So we got Real expected. This is from Zuma, so take that with a pinch of salt because, but then again, he's probably one of the most informative people. But why would he say it out loud? I'm not too sure. Real is expected to go and replace Trakes. Apparently at Major 2, he was hanging around with the Heretics boys at the end of the Major, around the NEC and that. So, makes sense. He's a great player. They really hit highs. I just don't know if Trakes. I feel bad for Trakes because he's actually been really. He started off bad.
It's
He's become
performing.
really
Yeah.
good, and then the major just really was not for them. It was not. It's not
They were
great.
done over by the format as well. They
Yeah,
like you got unlucky seeding, even though you seeded
yeah.
well at the event.
So
You
I feel
scored.
bad for him. Um,
Yeah.
but I said Real, the story. He goes and leaves, becomes a villain, comes back, and then wins the major for Heretics. So, Major
Yeah.
3 champions, Miami Heretics, if Real does officially join. I'm calling it right now. And then, one last thing for the end of this episode is talk about challenges next year. So, apparently, according to the pit, challenges next year will be looking towards being online only due to it being operating in the red. Um, I think it's not great. This
Mm.
also could be down to proposed changes to the Pro League, more teams, and online playing opportunities each event. So yeah, not having challenges events at the events because people will be able to qualify online to go and make it 16 team tournaments. If that's the case, I don't hate it, but also the whole point of like the CWL was all about like you'd play Friday, you'd play all your games. The pros would play each other in their matches, and then on a Saturday morning, all the challengers teams would play all three of their matches in a row.
Yeah.
It's one of the things is you have to grind out Friday to qualify, and then if you qualify, then you have to go and grind out Saturday morning for a chance. If not, you're knocked out, and then by Saturday afternoon, we have 8 teams from the 16. I I I don't mind if we go to an open format, but it will be annoying because esports is built on tier two, and if you have nobody coming through the pipeline, and you go and get less and less people invested, you're going to eventually down the line, not currently because the current pro players will carry on for how many years, but when you get later
Yeah.
on down the line, you will be looking where are all the pro players gone? Um, we have nobody coming through, and we need to be starting to build a new system because if you're a cracked out 16, 17-year-old kid, you're not playing Call of Duty, you're playing Valorant, you're playing Fortnite. We need we need that pipeline because
Back in place, yeah.
if not by 2031, I'm thinking like we're looking down 5 years down the line, then we'll be looking at there's a scarcity problem with pro players.
Hmm.
The quality will be dropping. Um, so yeah, um, I said as well, like with online servers and all that and anti-cheat, I don't think anyone wants to play online with all these cheaters around.
It's very true.
Uh,
Yeah, you never know what's real, what's not.
yeah. Any more thoughts on top of that, or
But the overall change, if the league does change and it gives them more opportunities further up, further down, then that's fair enough. But yeah, the whole online thing, it's just so easy for people to be doing such shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely.
And no one will. And it's also going to cause a lot of arguments because no one's going to believe each other. So you, like, if you die, you're gonna think, oh, yeah, that guy's hacking, bro. He ain't real. But
The,
like,
the
you
other
don't
thing with
actually know.
online stuff is you have two teams. Um, how does the qualifiers work? Because you got four, so what? You get two from EMEA, two from NA, and then
Yeah,
like all the other regions that come over to these challenges events are just effed over. And
yeah,
then you also get online cheese when MENA probably should be its own region, um, because of how far away it is. That you might have a French team host cheese, some
yeah,
Saudi teams, and then all of a sudden, like you've got a French team go in there, even though they probably aren't the best team, but they've just gone host cheesed.
yeah.
It's yeah,
It just makes a lot more problems, I think.
yeah,
But
it's a bit of a headache. I get that it's operating in the red, but as I said, like you have to do that type of stuff because if not, you're not gonna have a future esports for
yeah,
for down the line, and you can't like you'll literally just be going under. Um, yeah, that's all I've got to say. It's quite
yeah.
annoying
I,
about that, but yeah. Any more thoughts about? We could talk about BZ if you want quickly. Unfortunately,
BZ, BZ said some things
he shouldn't have said, but he
he shouldn't
also
have
said it
said.
in the point where,
Privacy.
yeah, I would say that's probably every single pro would have got cancelled if every single scrim had been leaked.
Yeah,
Um,
if every single
that
voice counts.
everyone said shit that they don't actually mean, um,
Yeah.
and I don't think Abizi uh, meant that anyway. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one,
Yeah, yeah.
where we'll be talking Major
About
3.
upcoming games. Hey.
Bye.